But when you're banning out your Syndra and your Twisted Fate, EG catches on there with the last one. They ban away the Orianna themselves. Once you see Azir here, they're daring Jizuke to go Echo. They know it's one of his most played, strongest champions. They want to see, all right, are you actually going to play this into Jensen Azir and force yourself into some early playmaking? Because they are now set up with some really, really big carry potential and a lot of safety that Azir brings to a backline when you have a solo lane like Jace for your top side as well. It really does fortify their position towards some of these team fights later on. Yes, they take it!
Locked in for EG. Jizuke is going to throw down the gauntlet, I guess.
Challenge accepted. He picked up the gauntlet. So Team Liquid threw it down. Yeah. He picked it up. Let's see if he slaps him in the face with it or if he's going to just get run through here in the duel. But it is going to be the Kalista combo with Thresh. Another really good combination there.
It's not like you can go from level 1, like some really aggressive assassin, and just try and kill the bird ASAP. But that kind of idea, right, where you build up an advantage, you find yourself a position, you close the gap with phase dive, and then you look to pressure Azir from there. Because like many control mages, and it's one of the reasons Jensen is so good, if he's left to his own devices to just farm and then show up for team fights, he tends to take over them because his positioning and understanding of how to output damage efficiently and safely with his champions is just something you see in a lot of high-caliber control mage plays and something Jensen has certainly looked good in.
And Jensen is one of the players that's really well equipped to take advantage of, offensive range matchups here. If you have Udyr hovering around mid, supplying you a vision, covering you for these opportunities, it makes it so difficult for the Echo because then Jensen gets to move up, constantly harass and push in the Echo. And if you turn mid lane into this priority kingdom for the Azir, with just the threats of these Udyr visits for Echo and for Jizuke, this is going to make it hard for his transition. There's
two bans on mid laners across from the Orianna ban on Evil Genius's side, and so very much a narrowed mid lane pool when we get to this matchup. But again, blind picking Azir, happy to play it into any of the remaining champions there for Jizuke. I think that mid lane, as you mentioned, Azael, is going to be very much what determines it because it is the part of the comps that both teams decided to augment. It's quite clearly to them as well a place where they want to see something a little different. And so I think similar to game one, though, where you've got an Olaf and a Udyr matchup, both, very happy to get into lanes early. My question is, where do you go? Do you need to help Jizuke get out of lane by putting pressure towards mid itself? Or do you rely on Jizuke to get himself out and join you to one of the two side lanes?
I think it's great that you actually brought a similarity between the junglers. Not only are they the same from last game, but the way the champions want to play out is really the same way. Just power farming, early skirmishes, if you can have them in between your camps. You have one team that has no priority anywhere on the side of EG. The Jace is going to have prior to the Nara, the Azir onto the Echo, and the bottom lane as well. So when
Azir, here comes Santorin, nice and early.
Hover to top side for Jizuke, should be fine since he warded top side. He's not quite.
Oh, he's bad. The flash is going to be caught, but Santorin's going to go under the tower, and first blood it is indeed. He's going to pop into the Rapt Pit and pop the Phoenix Dance, which makes it very efficient, but Santorin now chasing down Svenskeren, who still has no flash. Kodajay also up here, Alfari also up here, so Jay's going to stop Svenskeren. In fact, Alfari going to flash in there. Ignar has roamed up. That's going to move him away, but Ignar with the flash Q is going to get two there. Now Alfari now nice and low with Jizuke. He's going to finish it off as Impact TP's in to try and scoop onto Kodajay. He goes.
Definitely comical messages popping up. Those are just leftover, though, from the previous circumstances. It's really just funny how the timing works out. Alfari flashing in. Let's get this jungler with no flash. But EG has reinforcements. Ignar on the roam. Alistar there to save the day. Turns it around for EG, getting them some much-needed gold, getting them some much-needed control back of the map.
Away that there was no bigger all-in incoming from either Jizuke.
They want to fight it. Look at this rotation. They've got Tactical heading here a little bit quicker than Deftly. Deftly is Jin though, so he could open up with ult.
Good spot. The sweeper actually, I believe, found Ignar, and he's so chunked already. Now Tactical's going to flash in. He's going to get the kill as Team Liquid. Going to pop the Fate's Call and keep going. Ragnarok has been used. Santorin low does get rooted by Deftly, who's going to start shooting. The Lantern is there. Santorin's going to go, but he has to find a safe way out. Impact flashes in towards him, but he gets stunned and hooked, and that's Santorin going to be cleaning up the kill. Now the rest of TL going to fight the remaining members of Evil Geniuses, but there's no no follow-up just yet, but CoreJJ always on the hunt for another play. The play is going to be good. Svenskeren is going to get healed up by Definitely, but Tactical's going to rip out the spears and grab the next one. As now Tactical is the one in trouble, but CoreJJ just keeps going. Another kill comes in as Jizuke does chrono shift out of there. Tactical does die as Core's now going to finally have to run away from the engagement, which hasn't felt like something he's needed to do all series long. And a good play is not enough to protect him, unfortunately, as Definitely is going to put the final shot in. Ignite doesn't want to steal it, and Definitely will indeed grab the kill.
What a chrono shift there from Jizuke to stay alive. It was one more hit to going down. He stays upright here. Just enough mana, just enough health in range, and Jensen has been the victim of it too many times. So he has to play way more defensively now. That's what you have to. Okay, Santorin.
Base check, despite the turbo chem tank, he's going to have to take the lantern out, does get away. Good play as well to keep Igno out of the show, but Santorin is going to be felled as Jizuke goes over the wall with the blast gun, and CoreJJ low as well. No one's going to escape as 2 kills will go into the hands of EG.
And you better not give him this echo again. The gauntlet was thrown in Champ Select. Jizuke is all over the map. He loves making plays, roaming around for his team. Okay, mini-map you see Azir heading up. Jensen trying to do something, but he walks right past the previous ward that was laid for the Rift Herald, so he's not going to get anything back. And Jizuke actually even chases him away from the mid lane. As you see there, EG pulling this one back. They've got 2 dragons. Despite the gold deficit, still pick off the kill. And now Rift Herald activated in mid should just be taken down with the numbers advantage.
Yeah, again, Tactical loading up the spears. Shelly going to get distracted mid lane. Here's the Ragnarok popped as Svenskeren actually ate a hook, and now a death as Tactical just finishes him off alongside the Herald. He's going to get locked up there by Definitely. Tactical going to have to dance away, but he does indeed do so as Alfari has TP'd in. Now it's a 5v4 for Team Liquid with the Dragon up. They should be able to take all these objectives in the center of the map.
Svenskeren is a Shelly stan. He was not going to let her go down alone. He wanted to usher her up to the tower, but it's just so dangerous. Even as Olaf there, hooked right in. CoreJJ will take that one. Thank you very much. Locks it up for Team Liquid. They give up so much there with that play.
Arms with the play, but the hook connects. Of course it does. It's CoreJJ. He don't miss as Jizuke is going to get slain by Alfari.
Yep, you can see that rotation on the minimap coming 30 seconds ahead of time.
Oh,
looks like Svenskeren wants to make good on it, though.
Ignite here as well. How do you get out of this one? CoreJJ going to have to Houdini his way out, but Santorin's fighting Ignite. Definitely is here and is going to put a stop to the CoreJJ great escape, but Santorin still dancing around the skill shots. Maybe thinking about contesting for this blue buff because Alfari's here and he's pretty strong. Ignite does have ulti. The blue buff is going to be kept safe here by Svenskeren, who will pick it up, but TL still happy to take the trade.
I mean, Houdini did end up dying in a magic trick
That's
as well,
true.
so a bit fitting there for CoreJJ. Can't quite pull that one off, and they do get a vengeance kill for Jizuke's valiant death up on the top side, unable to dodge out on CoreJJ's death sentence, but Svenskeren chases him down. Still, it is going to be difficult now from this position for EG to regain control of the map. They really need, another really big play here. I think Jizuke on the Echo has been so good for them, but it's going to have to come up with some more magic of his own. Does use his ultimate here to try and escape, snap back to CoreJJ, but then he's within range of the death sentence, and CoreJJ reads him. No dodge there. Means that one goes down. Svenskeren, as you know, answers it. And you can see the collapse is happening too in these rotations a little bit ahead of time. That's why these wards that we're pointing out through the jungle that TL have gotten inside for EG, I think they're going to be too late. That thing has been left alone, and Azir is wailing on it.
CoreJJ going to put the box down. They're going to have to finish the objective. Surely that's the call here as Jizuke's got a parallel convergence lined up. The Baron goes down to TL, but can they get out alive? The Lantern is going to keep Tactical safe as Santorin flashes out, and Team Liquid going to get away with the steal as Jensen not even going to be taken out, as in fact the Ragnarok will be committed there as Ignar's found the engage onto the front line, but CoreJJ's picked up Svenskeren with the Ignite. Impact finds one only with the ulti, and that's not enough. The hooks continue to rain down. Jizuke going to get locked up as well, and Team Liquid are going to win it all. 3 kills and the Baron. Thank you very much. In fact, it may be more as Alfari going to chase down Definitely, who flashes on top of the blast cone, but that's not enough to keep safe. Tactical is got him off the pass. That's another. That's the last, and that's the Bud Light Aces. Team Liquid just collect everything.
You can say that one again, pastry time, because this one just got blown out of the water. Team Liquid, a Bud Light ace. Udyr doesn't even die at the end, not even close. Santorin's got the math on that tower shot. finishing off this inhibitor turret easily. I think with the respawn timers, they're going to want to play it a little safe. Yeah, don't overextend. You just made so much gold for Team Liquid. They can ease a little hard out. A good attempt, but there's no way they're going to get anything done. Yeah, he's trying to push it with all he's got, but Team Liquid have Baron buff inside the base, and they're not going to stop.
Not at all. In fact, they're just going to keep going here. It's a 4v3 right now for EG. Ignar starting off the initiation, but CoreJJ just going to make him pay for that one. I don't even think with the ulti he can really survive. His Tactical's got the rend. Yes, he does. Going to grab the kill, the tower down. His Team Liquid still trying to fight it out here, but Impact, he's respawned. He's back with no rage. And the Baron cannon is still hammering down that tower. His Tactical's even getting aggressive. Now going to get the parallel convergence happening. That was perhaps a step too far. The shutdown happens for Deftly, but I don't know if they've got enough. Oh my goodness, that Gore Drinker. Spenskeren stays alive for so much longer, but still not enough to actually do anything else. As Impact's going to get thrown back by the Emperor's Divide, and Team Liquid is just going to keep collecting kills. EG, they have thrown themselves at the enemy in an attempt to keep the Nexus alive, but Kobe, I've got bad news. I don't think it's going to work as this TP looks so bold. Jizuke, with the flank of a lifetime, is trying to keep his Nexus alive, but Team Liquid, they've opened it up. Deftly's getting poked. Someone's got to do something here. That Hex Flash isn't it. The combo is going to land onto CoreJJ, but the hook finally misses on screen. And they're just going to take the Nexus. Jizuke just doesn't have anything. He's got no ulti, got no flashes. Team Liquid, see you later. Nexus number 2 is theirs. 2-0 now for Team Liquid.
Team Liquid right there. What a big play at Baron. They slip right in.